Now that we're at the end, did you get all that information, though, from Paul Saborian at the top? Now that we're at the end, let's go back to how it started. This is a ukulele. Those of you who were here last year remember I played a song publicly for the first time by my friend Cynthia Hopkins called Resist the Tide. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot the whole thing. And maybe you're wondering now that I brought out my ukulele that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the world won't end the way I think it'll end. Maybe the Mayans didn't predict the end of the world. Maybe the end of the Mayan calendar marks a new period in human consciousness, a time when we give up greed and materialism, and our minds expand, start growing on the outside of our heads. Or maybe when the 700 ancient unspeakable gods come, among one of them, there is one who takes pity on us. Call him Dazgoth, the pitier. And after 1,000 years of tribulation, maybe Dazgoth waves his claw and retcons reality, such that none of this ever happened. And then we'll meet here again this very night, none of us having any memory of what happened after, what we did to survive. And the only difference between that timeline and this one is that you have a tentacle for an arm. But even that won't bother you. You'll just look down and go, oh, I always had a tentacle for an arm. The brain can see what it wants to when it doesn't want to see it all. Or maybe December 22nd will be just like any other day, and you'll have a tentacle for an arm for another reason. Even if that's true, just remember, even if you die in the best possible way, loved by everyone around you, having accomplished everything you ever wanted to do, having said everything you wanted to say and apologized for everything you needed to apologize for, surrounded by friends and family, in your sleep, 1,000 years from now. Wait, when are you going to die? I'm dying 1,000 years from now. That's what Ray Kurzweil told me when he gave me those vitamins anyway. Or whether you're consumed by the 10,000 mobile teeth of Shugnubbeth the Tooth Cloud when he returns to this plane on June 5th, 2012 precisely, you just have to remember, we're all devoured in the end. So, this song is by Cynthia Hopkins. You'll sing along. Do you remember the chorus? Yes. Does anyone want to hear it? Yes. It goes, resist the tide, resist the tide, stand in the water, stand in the water. That's baptism, that's baptism. That's making light, that's making light. Electricity. Electricity is proof that there can be. That there can be. Sound familiar? When there's this creepy minor chord. You'll figure out what that means later. Things fall apart. Everything tends to decay. And so it takes a lot to combine atoms in such a way that they resist the lure of that darkness that lurks around the edges of every day. So I'm inviting you to join me in this fight, to go down to the river and come up do is try to have a really good time. Here we go. Resist the tide, stand in the water. That's baptism. That's making light. That's making light. Electricity. Electricity is proof that there can be a little bit of light in all of this darkness. So please don't go gently into that good night. Rage, rage, rage against the dying of the light. You know you've got a voice that you can call your own. So just clear your throat and start singing this song. Sing it like you're mortal. Resist the tide, stand in the water. That's baptism, that's making light. Electricity is proof that there can be light. It takes a lot of work, but oh, JoCo cruisers, it's worth it. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you to John Swansburg and the Jonathan Bolton Band, Robin Goldwasser, for Scarface, Christian Manning, and Jonathan Bolton, my friend, for bringing us all here. Thank you. There'll be an intermission. I intend to have an alcohol. Come back for John Roberts, won't you? See you soon.
Thank you, everyone. A 15 minutes intermission. 15 minutes.